Good morning everybody and welcome to Bajerski YouTube channel. What a glorious day it is today here in the mountains of Mijas Pueblo. Today's subject is about fighting. What is fighting? Why do we fight? And how do we overcome those feelings? It's one of my most raw subjects within myself because for many years I was what's deemed to be a fighter. If you have the energy of always wanting to do well, always wanting to achieve, always have the energy of not wanting to lose, very competitive, somebody who thinks for themselves and believes in stubbornness, all of those emotions that are within us, we are deemed to be aggressive or what would seem argumentative or the energy of fighting. It's a very, very complex conversation, and I've had this conversation with many of my clients over the 13 years that I've been doing this work. But let's stop now. And let's break it all down to the very core of what all this is about. If we look at it fundamentally, what is this energy? Well, first of all, if I take you, yourself, and take you out of an environment of everyday life with family, friends, situations, and put you onto a desert island on your own, do you feel in your heart that you would be fighting as much as you do from day to day with all of the people around you and those situations that happen? Think about it. You know the answer instantly. Of course, it wouldn't happen. You wouldn't be fighting all day because there's nobody to fight with, only yourself. Now ask yourself this question. Do you actually really fight with yourself? Do you actually really fight with your heart? Or is it just that your mind is always working so hard to try and come up with the answers of life, to try and put everything into boxes, to try and make everything right, to try and fix everything, to try and make things how you want them to be? Think about it. Do you know something? Everything passes by. Everything. So whatever happens to you at any given moment, the one thing that is guaranteed is that it passes by. It comes through us and passes through us. And do you know what we look back on most of all when these things happen? How we reacted. And 9 times out of 10, I can guarantee you that you react badly. You knee-jerk. You get upset, you get frustrated. And the reason for that is because of how we've been brought up as children. And how other people perceive us. And how our mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters expect us to behave or how we should live. And all of these indoctrines from religion, from politics, from world news and media and advertising, it's all a manipulation, brainwashing to make you think that this is how you have to behave. Therefore, you repeat that to people around you at any given moment. So all of these things, all of these angers, all of these issues are all man-made. And actually, when you sit in front of me, when I give you a reading or a healing, all of that disappears. Because you know what? All of that means nothing. All of it is simply an illusion in your head that you've created. And most of the things that you go through in pain and suffering are things that you create. And 9 times out of 10, they're an illusion bigger than what the issue is. Because the issue has disappeared, right? I mean, look at where you are now. Think about the past 5 years. You're still here. All of them issues have disappeared. Hang on a minute, but there were issues then. Why aren't the issues now? Because they weren't issues. because you decided not to have them as an issue anymore. And that's the whole point of life. If you can create your own life, and if you can become stronger than any issue that hits you at any given moment, then you then create a life of love and happiness and peace. Do you know, I often say to people, the best action you can ever take when something gets you upset is not to do anything, not to react, to simply go out in Mother Nature and breathe, because in 3 or 4 or 5 days, it's all gone anyway. So it is that very important moment when we react, and we all do. I'm no exception. I react. I reacted the other day to something that I shouldn't have done because I felt it personally upset me. It's ridiculous. It didn't personally upset me. It's an illusion, because today I'm happy. And actually none of that meant anything. We create so much negativity in our life. You know, I work every day not to hurt anybody. I work every day to send love to people. I work every day to make people feel stronger and happier. And if anything triggers inside me and I feel bad about anything, I zip it up and I let it pass. And you know what? I'm so glad I do that now, because I created so much pain and suffering in my life to myself because of those reactions, which passed by anyway. Do you know, I would rather look at myself now and see these past 13 years as being a beautiful 13 years of non-reaction than to see how I lived 38 years prior to that, of frustration, of anger, of trying to fix things, of trying to find out who I am, where I'm going, what I'm meant to be doing at any given moment, and all the frustrations and all the pains and all the sufferings and all my brother and my sister, my brother, my this and that, and my partner, and oh my God. You see? So you know where I live now? I live on my own little desert island, wherever I am. Some people call it a bubble. Some people call it a pink fluffy cloud. I call it my reality, because I choose my reality now, and I will not suffer other people's weaknesses and issues anymore. That's their issues. The one thing I'm learning every day is to not react to them, because it's nothing personal. I work every day to think, you know what? Whatever their weakness and sadness and worries and fears are, that's their issues, because I've done nothing wrong to hurt anybody. And if they perceive me as somebody that is a threat to them, or I bring out fear and sadness, then that's only a reflection of themselves. Because I don't have fear, I don't have worry, I don't have sadness anymore. My life is absolutely beautiful because I choose to live in that beauty. And I choose to turn away from people who are angry, who are bitter, who are jealous, who are sad. I choose to find my own path and happiness. And today my message is simple. It is your choice to make your life the way you want it. And you can choose to see what you want to see. And you can choose to live in the mind or the heart. I choose to live in my heart, to work there and to live there. And I send this message to you today that you can do that right now. And you can make your life the most beautiful life in the world by simply focusing on all the goodness, the wonderful things that are about to come, the excitement of your life. Because anything, my friends, anything can change in any given moment that can create magic in your life. I see it every day. I get posts every day that yesterday my clients were in pain and suffering, and then today, like this morning, I had 2 messages. I've never seen anybody as happy because of what's just happened to their life. Things change day by day. Don't ever think something won't change, because you know what? It won't, because you've created that reality by saying it. Believe and trust in your journey today. I love you all. Let go of fighting. Let go of arguing. Let go of conflict today. and simply work on yourself in that beautiful bubble or that pink fluffy cloud that we're on. Have a great day, guys. I love you all. You're doing amazing. You really are. And we are all growing together. I send you my love today. Till tomorrow, grab this. Bye, guys.